The Apostles, a captivating guide to the 12 disciples in Christianity, the Apostolic Age, and the role of the Gospel of Jesus Christ in Christian history. Written by Captivating History. Narrated by J. Herbert. Introduction. Centuries have passed since the time Jesus and his first 12 followers walked among the people. In that time, much has been obscured or lost to history that scholars may never recover. Although information can go out of common knowledge, new or previously forgotten facts can resurface on occasion. This audiobook will give you a short overview of the accepted information regarding the 12 apostles, showing you who these men were and what likely happened to them. Hopefully, this audiobook will encourage you to pursue more research in this area. As with many religious and historical topics, volumes have been and continue to be published on even the smallest of details. To avoid overwhelming you, a few clarifications will be made here for ease of comprehension and simplicity of this writing. When using the term apostle, we will be referring only to the men specifically listed in the books of Matthew, Mark, and Luke. However, you will find information on Matthias and Paul and a discussion of their places in this list as potential 13th and 14th apostles. This distinction is important, as apostle is frequently confused with the similar term disciple. For our purposes, a disciple is anyone who is a believer in Jesus. We will not be discussing various factions or denominations. When the term apostle is used in this audiobook, it only refers to the men named in the Bible. Since the time of Christ, anyone can be a disciple, but only the men discussed here are considered official apostles. As another point of clarity, there is some confusion and debate on how the apostles were named, not just in the order of their calling, but also in the actual terms used to refer to them. As we will see in the sections on Jude or Bartholomew, some scholars even debate such a seemingly simple fact as the names. So again, for simplicity, the names used will be those specifically listed in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, with additional comments for clarity where names are repeated. For the artistically inclined listener, there will also be a brief mention on how these men are typically depicted, what symbols are associated with them, and how they may be identified in paintings or sculptures. Finally, it is important to remember that the books we used as our main source materials were written sometime in the latter half of the 1st century. If the 2 millennia between then and now weren't enough, these materials were vulnerable to the same elements and...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?